Why are they playing him? Who is he? He's the Polish XQC. He is the most prominent Polish chess streamer at the moment. They had a Polish edition of PogChamps as well. Chess has been exploding in Poland, and so he's doing very, very. I was told he's a Polish XQC. I don't actually know, but that's what I was told. That's what I was told. Wait, but I should be black in this game, right? Whatever. Let's just go. You know, Myro down for the 2. We'll just make it 11. Thank you, Nikki tries for the prime. So if I'm gonna adopt him, I need to go 11-0, not 10-0, because this is the second white game in a row, whereas I didn't get black. So yeah. So basically, if well, the goal is to go 11-0, that's the goal. Okay, let's go E4. Maybe developer. Is he trying to copycat me? He might be. Okay, I'll play rook E1. Let's go C3, maybe knight C4, D4. No, it's all good, you guys. But I think here he's one tempo behind at some point. Although maybe it's just equal. Let's take. Because I didn't go queen C2 here. I delayed it. Okay, I'll go here, knight D6, queen D6 ideas. But I should be doing pretty well here. There's a lot of danger in position for black. I can try to play some gambits. I don't know which gambit to play. Let's you know one thing they say, this is an old saying in chess, is that when you play kids who are really young and really talented, like super high rated, the way that you beat them is by playing end games. And so I'm trying to do the same thing here, play end games. Spaghetti-o. That's a big. This is why ops are good on diagonals, because he's gonna lose it. He's gonna lose one of his rooks here. Maybe AKD for the 3, Shazley's for the 3 for the $6. Appreciate it. Go to 1 minute. No, I think 1 minute actually he has far lower chances. We can maybe, if he wants to keep playing after like blitz, we can go to bullet 2. But I mean, his bullet is 2380 versus my bullet, which is 3500. It's actually much higher. It's just taking over D1. Oh, so right, what I was gonna say, you guys, was that yeah, so when you play these kids, there are a lot of kids who are like 8 or 9 years old who are like really sharp tactically. They see all these amazing sequences. So there's an old saying that when you play when you play kids, you just trade off queens, make sure you play an endgame with no tactics. I don't do that, but I remember there was this IM John Donaldson. He's actually the coach of the United States chess Olympic team, and there was this tournament, maybe it was like already like 15 years ago, where he's playing a kid who's like 9 years old. And you know, it's like a kid, he's like 9 years old, you know, very talented, like probably 2200 level, and Donaldson literally just trades queens. He trades a set of rooks, and he plays very long end game where he has like just rooks on the board, and he wins this like very ridiculous like 50 move game. Okay, I think I just go here and trade with the rooks on the board. I'm doing very well here. My rooks are infiltrating, and this is really rough. And why is that beneficial? Because it's just like you take the Jimmy out of the kid. The kids love tactics. They love very aggressive positions. So when you end up in a game where there are like no tactics, it's just like they get bored. They don't, you know, they just don't see things the same way. But yeah, I think after this, assuming you know, not assuming, but if I win, I'll play in bullet too. I'll play in bullet as well. Let's go here. Let's go here. First game with black, so we're gonna get a pretty good idea of what his intentions are. I'm gonna go knight c6. This is what we call the closed Sicilian. Basically, there's c3 d4 maybe. Do you lose if you copycat? I think there are ways that you can avoid pure copycat games, where at some point someone has to deviate, which is what I did, as you guys noticed. Like, I deviated in that last game. I didn't move my queen to c2 when he went here, which is why I had that idea with knight c4, knight d6. I think Alex was lucky for the $3 as well. Let's go here. Oh, that was a bad move by me. Not a good move, but anyway, we'll probably get away with it, luckily. Make his dream come true, let him win. You know, it's funny, actually. I think what's really important to note in general terms is that like, and this is just broadly speaking, but like in the game of chess, I think you really don't want to take it too easy, because it's like the way that, you know, it's like I was thinking about like when I was younger and I'd like play my brother or my stepfather, there was no mercy, there was no like being nice, there was no participation medals, like you won or you lost, like there was nothing in between that. So in some ways, like you really, like I think it builds character. I really do. Time mods would be better. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely. He missed F5, by the way, after which if he had played F5, I think at least like if I was playing a GM, I would have gotten rolled, like steamrolled. F5 was very strong there with F6, and if I tried to block, he has a check and a knight F7, so he misses a big opportunity there to potentially have won the game, because now F5's not really that strong anymore. I can just develop my pieces here. How do I keep remembering games that I've played? I think it's just tactics, really, or not tactics. It's just pattern recognition and recall more than anything. I'm gonna go here and target the knight. He's probably gonna go here. I probably play b6 on takes. I take queen d2 is a good move. Let's go here. He's playing well this game. He's got a good position. He's playing this very, very well so far. I'm gonna go for knight a5, knight b3. That's my idea, at least. Also, big shout out to people who are watching. I noticed Ali Reza is watching this game. Big shout out to Ali Reza. Hope everything is well. Gripix also watching. And I think I see, actually, wait, is that the real Selbit? I think that is. Big shout out to Selbit, who also is watching this. So hope everything's good, man. Now someone asked about PogChamps 4 and what the ideas are. I mean, I think there are a lot of potential possibilities. I'm gonna go knight a5. I don't know if it's good. It's probably bad, but I want to have some fun here. I have multiple forks. But yeah, we tried to I think invite people from other countries, because one thing that's really important with like the chess events is he's playing this very well, by the way. This is very, very good so far. But what I was gonna say is that you want it to be very diverse, very broad. Queen e2 lines up a nice little tactic here. I'm not gonna fall for it, of course, but let's go here. This is a good position. He's got a good position in this game. Very good position. Okay, he goes knight h4 again. Very nice moves here. This is actually a little bit spicy. Let's go f5. This is actually very spicy potentially. Knight h4 was a great move by him. Okay, I guess I go rook e8. I've got to do something here. I do have queen b7 maybe here. I think this is still good for me, but he's playing this game very well. This is a good game. He's having a very good game so far. Let's just, I've got to think here. I have knight b3. I have knight d5. I'm gonna go here to hit the bishop. I can come back. I can also take. It's actually very tricky. Very, very well played games so far by XNTENTACION. I know I mispronounced that. Apologies to all the fans out there. I'm gonna take and go knight f5. I think this might be a bad move, although I can also take c1 maybe. So the queen, it's a little bit dubious somehow. I guess I'll go here and trade. Wait, what? Wait, what? What was that? I have a queen, my man. I have an extra queen for a bishop. Let's go b5. PogChamps nations get Pokimane XQC Shroud on Team Canada. That would be a pretty sick idea, actually. Just like a short weekend event. That'd be pretty amazing. Yeah, unfortunately for Bartosz, he's missing his queen. The queen is very, very important. At the end of the day, you need your queen. Thank you to Vega to DL for the 11, Ramy Bo for the 2, and Jan Schlorf as well for the prime. Thank you so much. He's trying. The only problem is he's missing the queen. Can I also pass pawns? That game he played very well, by the way. That was a very good game. He blundered the queen, but until he blundered the queen, he was actually playing a very good game. He was playing much better than 1700, if that's his rating. I feel like maybe it's because it's blitz, but he definitely has a very good feel. He's playing probably closer to like a 2000 level, I would say. I would say his level is probably closer to 2000 based on what I've seen, but a lot of people are better at blitz than they are at like slower time controls. Like Blitzstream is a good example. Blitzstream, the French streamer, I think he's like probably 2300. He's probably like 2300, but when I've seen him play online and he plays blitz, he can play it like at 2500 level. So it's but he's playing better. He's playing much better. 1800, yeah. No, I mean I'm not saying he's not, but what I'm saying is I'm saying that it makes sense because he's playing very well. He's playing good chess. I'm gonna play a3, which is a very sneaky move. We're gonna see how good his understanding of this position is. He plays a5, which is a move. It's not a bad move. The only problem is now he can't ever go c5 because then he loses the juicer on b5. So normally you go a6 to hold and then you push like this to scope on the diagonal, but now when you push you just lose the pawn. Okay, b4, good move. I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna go here, and now c5 is still a try, but I'm guarding it with 1 2 3. Let's just trade. Maybe I can go knight e5. I also have knight e5, and again, this is why actually this Slav, yeah, go to Discord. I will for sure. What I was gonna say about the Slav that's really important to note, this is why I don't recommend people below like master level playing this sort of semi-Slav, because if you don't understand exactly when to push this pawn, in many cases you end up with a situation where your bishop is just behind the pawn and doing very badly. Thank you, Desiree, for the 11 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Okay, I can just take, I guess, and go knight e5. But how is his rating 2290? Because over the board is lower rated. That's why. Like over the board is about 400 points lower than your than your online rating. Online is plus 400, so it makes sense. 2290, 1890. It's about right. Let's go here. Line up the pawn. I can also go b3. I can go like rook a1 and use this file again. The reason I don't like these openings, very easy if you're playing a more experienced player to end up in a situation where you have this backwards pawn that's just really weak for the whole game. Spaghetti-o. Classic T-bone. Just take. Let's go here. Now I'm up. I've got 2 rooks against a rook and a knight, so I aim to exchange. I want all the big pieces off the board. Just take. I want the rooks off the board. Rooks are coming off the board, and now when we have 1 rook against a knight, a lone pony can't really cause too much damage here. So I just go rook b8. I take the pawn. So it's currently 4-0. Yeah, a lone pony can't do much. That's why, like, you all rooks and queens are powerful, so I tried to trade them off and then use the advantage at the very end. Okay, let's play e5, something different. Let's play a straightforward opening here. Yeah, I think after the games I'll go on Discord and I'll give him. Oh, he's gonna play the Halloween. Okay, let's just take and go here. Let's go here and here. This f4. This is a move. I don't remember if this is a good move though. Bishop d6 is not normally the way you play it, by the way, but he's playing the this is the Irish gambit, I think, right? Or is this the Halloween? Sorry, this is the Halloween gambit, not the Irish. Let's go here and take. You can also castle to have fun, but I think I should probably just take. Don't let him win stomp him. You guys be nice, relax. He always wanted to play that gambit. Yeah, nice. I think objectively the Halloween gambit is a better try than the other ones. Normally it's like knight g6, e5, knight g8, and then like f4. So that's why I tried to give back the piece here. Now I can obviously take. I think I'm just gonna castle. I'll take next move so he doesn't have this once his king's out of the line. So I'll take, and now I'll push here. And he's got a little bit of Swiss cheese. There's a slight hole here on e4 because he's pushed the pawns. So there's a little bit of Swiss cheese. Goes rook b1. I might just gambit a pawn here. I can also just play b6 or rook e8 maybe. I'll just go b6 here. Thank you to Calcabear for the 13. Bodo 05 for the 9 months. Thank you so much. Just connect our chain. Nice connection. Why am I nodding my head? I'm always nodding my head. When we do merch, I'm going to do a bobblehead doll. I'm going to sell them for like $1,000 each. Oh, his English is not great. Okay, I mean, like, maybe I can just do an analysis board with him then and just like highlight some arrows. Let's go rookie 8. Oh, he talks with Nemo. Okay, he does talk with Nemo. Okay, let's go here on bishop e4. So yeah, okay, he is. Oh, he has translators. Oh, nice. Okay, cool, good. All right, let's try to trade. We're going to take advantage of the Swiss cheese. I'm trying to play these games very thematically, so there's also something that can be learned from them versus like playing absolute best moves, because I feel like, you know, when someone's significantly better, you really, like, if I'm significantly better than he is, you want him to take something away from this. You don't want it to be like where I just win the game and there's nothing that he can learn from it. Like it is really important. Let's go here in rook e4. So let's go here. That's actually one thing I would also say, is that almost always when I do matches like this, I really want like, you know, you want someone to get something out of it. Like, you know, I could probably play best moves and win, but you always want someone to get something from it when you play them. And so that's why I'm trying to do this more thematically, so that like he kind of understands certain themes, so there's something that can be learned from it. Okay, he goes bishop c1, not a bad move. Now, see, the problem with his position is since he created Swiss cheese by pushing the pawns, I'm going to reroute the knight now. I'm just going to bring my knight back around. Okay, queen d3 is a good move. Let's go b5. I think I can take it with a queen because these double stacks are pretty bad. Thank you to Emag for the tier 1. Thank you so much to Emag. Appreciate it. Thank you, Emag, for the prime. Okay, so he's trying to bring his pieces in. So now what I want to do is I kind of want to find some way. So can I go knight d7? Probably, but I'm gonna go queen e6. So when he takes, I take with the pawn and I guard, but I also hit this pawn down here in the corner. So I take, I target the pawn, I guard. And now the problem for my opponent is that you see these light squares. My pony is coming in and my pony is getting bastions every which way. I go here and here, guarded by a pawn. He can no longer remove it with these pawns, because once I put the knight here, this pawn can't go back. So once the knight's here, he doesn't have a pawn to push to either side, so it's just a beautiful little bastion. Let's go a6. Good move. I can play f5 here. I can also go g6 maybe. It's not as trivial as I thought it was, because queen h5 is a very nice move. Now I can obviously take him, but I don't want to. I want to win this kind of thematically. I don't want to do this in a way that it's not clear cut. So let's go queen d5. Queen g4, good move. I think I'll play f5 now. Queen g5, good move. Let's go here. Okay, h3, pretty good move here as well. Now I can always take if I want. I can also go h6 and play knight d6. There are many options. How do I do this though the most thematic way? There probably isn't a thematic way anymore, so I'm just gonna have to play this traditionally, kind of. Let's go here. Let's go here, I guess. And now this is also completely winning. So I can run this pawn up the board. He's actually zugzwanged. I go here. He has no good moves. He's kind of stuck. Let's just go here. Yeah. He just gets zugzwanged because I'm going to push the pawn so he can't move the bishop. He goes back, I go back, and it's just over. Okay, let's play the King's Gambit. Something more off the beaten path. Okay. Now I think this might be a line. I don't remember if this is good or not. Is this theory, or is he just... Did he mean d6 or did he mean d5? Wait, that was just a slip, right? He didn't actually mean d5, I don't think. Let's go here and trade the queens. Just take and go bishop g2. I mean, he's just down a pawn here. Kind of confused by that move. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go. I have knight d4, but just d3 looks solid. Close the diagonal. Let's go here, knight f4, knight c3. Let's go here, knight c3, knight b5, knight d4 is a move as well. This is the Polish, this is the top Polish streamer. He has amazing numbers pretty consistently. It's about 17 to 1800. There's been a big chess boom in Poland. Okay, I can play like, I just go h3, maybe g4. Should be pretty good here. Thank you, Nick is my god for the 6. Thank you, Emags. Thank you to Mr. Gustavo, GR Gadget for the Prime, and Tavalor as well. Fortunately, his knight is not going anywhere, so I'm just gonna, actually I don't even have to remove the pony, so I think I just keep building with g4 because he can't take it. I'm just gonna kick the pony out of there whenever I want. Okay, let's just bring our rooks to the center. Again, this knight, I'm just going to kick it at the right moment, and it will have to go back to the rim. And now it gets stuck. Uh-oh. That's a big problem. Now he lost the square. There's no square. He does take, however. He finds a nice move that keeps the game going temporarily. I'll just take the knight. Let's go c4. Just build a big center here. A lot of pawns. Now, should I sack for the memes? I guess I will, just because I want to prove how dominant the knight is. Let's go here. Bishop e4 is my move. Let's go here. Now I'm gonna try to use my knight. My knight is golden here on f5 at some point, so it should be really, really good for me. Okay, I can take with the pawn now, I guess, and his bishop is still very poorly stuck behind everything. Let's go here. Now this should be pretty cleanly winning. I'm just gonna have to maneuver my knight back around and push these pawns. Now I cut the entry, no entry squares, pawn holds, pawn holds. His king can't get in, and now I just build the center more and more. Let's go here. I'll play c5, maybe here. Actually, I can reroute the pony as well. Let's go here, here, here. This bishop is very sag here. It's stuck behind everything. It can't do anything. The pawns just stop it from coming into the game. Just gonna play here. Very sag bishop. It's just completely dead behind these pawns. Just totally dead. Thank you to Vexiu Wu for the Prime. Thank you so much. Okay, let's play the center counter, maybe the Portuguese game. Let's play center counter. I'll play a Bongcloud with white. I'll do it with white, not with black though. I'll do it with white. I was gonna go for the adoption, but because I had 2 whites in a row at the start, it needs to be 11-0. So I still need to win 5 more. We're only halfway there. Because at the start I played 1, then he went and played Botez, and then he came back, and I had white in games 1 and 2, so it's not fair. Let's go here, maybe knight d7, knight f6. Let's go here, maybe bishop b4 next move. Actually, I'm going to reroute my queen. I don't want to get fossilized or anything weird here with some trick. Okay, let's just go here, knight d7, I guess. How do I rank him? I would say about 1900 makes sense. Although I do feel like he's playing better than that. So I think if he's playing over the board, I think his rating would shoot up pretty quickly. I think 1700 is a little bit too low. I think he should be a little bit higher. I think it should be like 18. I would say 1850. I would say 1850 is a pretty fair value. That would be fair value. I'd say 1850. I thought it was 1700. Is he 1700 or 1800? What's his over the board? Some people said 1700, others said 1800. That is a difference. Let's go c5 here. Aha, 1846. Okay, so if it's 1846, then yeah, then I'm just gonna say it's a little bit better than that too. I was gonna say it's like 100 plus minus 150 over what he is, so probably, yeah, well, 2000, my original guess, is not far from where I thought he should be then. But his rate, he definitely should be higher rated. Like, I don't know if it's just the online games, but he's playing pretty well. Now I'm gonna go here because I want to take the pawn, but I don't want any weird like knight b5 when I thrust in the center with my pawn. I don't want knight b5, and that sounded really bad. Okay, let's go e5 here. So I'm gonna go e5, maybe knight c5, maybe e4 next move. I like my position here. He's 1846. Okay. Let's go e5, e4. I'm gonna try to bring my knight in and fork the rooks. Yeah, that sounded really bad. Okay, that sounded really bad. Okay, I'm gonna play knight d3. You can obviously take if he wants, so I'll take. I'm gonna throw in the tickle check and come back to the center.
One są tak nie na...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oopsie. Oopsie. Yeah, okay, let's play a Bongcloud if I can get it. Let's go for it. Okay, he goes d6. This is supposed to be very good for white, but I actually wonder why. Why is this supposed to be so good for white? I really don't know. I can play d5, I can play c3. I think I'm gonna take, though. Again, I'm gonna play an endgame here. Let's see how good his technique is. Maybe I just go c3. Don't know what's going on here. I can obviously trade. It's not so. Actually, this is a little bit tricky. I need to be careful. Let's go here on bishop e3, bishop e2. I think to trap the rook. Okay, it goes there. I stop the bishop jump. No bishop on this diagonal since my bishop claims it first. I think I'm just gonna go knight e2. He's got that, so I guess I go maybe here. Knight g3 is an idea at least. Go here. I want to go bishop b5, maybe knight d2 at some moment. Bishop b5 is obviously logical. I think I will just play this, however, to try to take more space on the wing. If I can push forward b5 or thrust forward b5, then I remove the knight and I take space and the pawn's under attack. So now I'm gonna go knight a3, which is a very bad move. I don't know why I played that, but I did. He missed it. a5 was very strong because he undermines the pawn, and now my knight just jumps in, and now I should be very happy because now I can play b5 and remove his defense. He can still take, but then he loses that one, so it's really a problem for black here. Need an easy bear of huge force for the tier 1. Thank you so much, appreciate it. I guess I just eat the juicer and eat this, and it's all pretty good, I think, for me. We're playing XNTENTACION. Now if I take, there's bishop d6, so I need to be careful. Let's go knight a5. My king is pretty safe here because I can just run back, and there are no queens on the board. If there are queens on the board, my king would be very open, but I just run the king back, and he can't touch my king at all. Like there's no way to get to the king, and now this is going to get really bad in a hurry. I'm going to go here. This is kind of really brutal here. I'm just aiming everything up the b file for the checkmate. This could be really ugly. In fact, I think it probably. I'm gonna give him the fake hope, and then I'm gonna go in for the kill with rook b7. And now I have rook b1 even. I mean, this must be winning somehow. I've got checkmate threats. Should be winning, although I don't actually see a forced checkmate here. This is kind of interesting. I don't have a forced checkmate. I really don't have a forced checkmate. Okay, let's go here. We're playing on chess.com. Thank you to Floatin. Oh my gosh, I missed such a beautiful mate. I could have taken and gone knight c6. Oh, that's so sad. I missed such an easy. Oh, I should not have missed it. That was such a beautiful checkmate. Actually, I have to be a little bit careful here. Wait a second, what's going on? Okay, let's just go back. Gotta guard. This is actually Tickle means you give fake hope. Thank you to VU for the tier 1 and Floating for the 4. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Okay, we're how many away? We're what? We're 3 away. 3 away from an adoption. Let's play the Owens defense here. Something different. Guess I'll go d5. Maybe c5, maybe knight e7, knight c6. Even queen c8 is good here. I'll play bishop a6. I'm just gonna move my knight though. I think it makes more sense. You want to get rid of this bishop because this op is so good on the diagonal. I'm gonna go here, stop any pushes. They denewal for the prime. They get an ace a up for the prime. Can play h5, maybe knight d7. Looks good. I just want to guard against any threats here with the bishop and pawn. I'm gonna push this pawn at some point, but not yet. Let's go h5, h4, knight f5. I guess if c4 I can always just trade. I'm gonna go a5 and queen a6, something a little bit more traditional. Let's just trade off the queens again, go for another endgame. Endgames seem to be, I will say Bartosz his issues seem to be in the endgame specifically. Now I've got this fork, I've got this coming. This is probably really bad, although knight c3 is a good move. Let's go here, knight f5, knight e3 maybe. Should be pretty good still. Let's go here. I can take, I can also push. That's a check. I can trade. And again, oh well, oh I was just gonna blunder the bishop, so I was just gonna blunder the bishop. Okay, let's go again. Let's go here. So he should try here. He should definitely try. Yeah, no, I was obvious misclick, of course. Okay, queen h4. So let's go d3. Let's guard the pawn. I go g3. I have f3. Maybe I have bishop e3 is better. Okay, queen f6. So he's going for the throbbing checkmate. Let's go knight f3 to stop it. d5 I think I just take. Okay, let's go here. Maybe h3. Yeah, I think I go c3. I gotta stop this. Very important. Then I go h3, g4, and bishop g5. Pretty good stuff. Okay, let's go h3 and stop this push. Let's go here. My king is a problem. My king is in bad shape. Let's go b4. Let's go here, get rid of this bishop, which is really good on the diagonal, and I'm going to try to run my king back around to safety. Good move. Let's take. Let's go a3, I guess. Move my king out of the way. My king is the big problem here. Goes f5. Let's play knight h4. Why is my king in problems? Because I played the Bongcloud. pretty straightforward and explanatory. Okay, let's go here. Maybe king f1, g1. I don't. My king is still very open here. Okay, let's try to run it out. If he plays this well, he should have good chances here to at least draw. But he's being a little bit too passive. King h8 is too passive. He's taking too much time here, and he's letting me get my king to safety when he needed to be much more aggressive right away. Because now my king is safe. I can even trade. I won't, but if I trade, he would be doing very well. Thank you, Ashen, for the 2. Thank you to Miss Carrier for the 4, and BLJ Lightning for the prime. Thank you so much. He wants knight d5. Okay, makes sense. Let's go. Just go here and c4 maybe. Goes knight f6. I can play d5. I don't want to open up the line. Use his bishop. Okay, I have to be careful. He's trying to get an attack here. Don't actually see his attack right off though. What's his idea? Bishop g4. Okay, let's go rook e1. Let's just go bishop d4, but I need to make sure there are no tricks here. Let's go here, guard the pawn, line up the big diagonal. Let's go here. I have this threat as well with the fork. Bishop d4 looks strong. Like, look at this line. This bishop and queen are doing really well here. Uh-oh. Is g4 winning the juicer? I think it is. This juicer got stuck. Or actually, wait a second, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Let's see. I can play rook e4 here. Whoops. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Let's take the pawn and go rook h3. Okay, let's go rook h3 and rook g3. Oops. Okay. 95 is probably a good move. Let's just I have rook g3 here, I guess, which is good. Yeah. Okay, I can take the knight, I guess. I can also take, but I'm just gonna trade. Again, my queen guards the pawn at f2, so it's all good here. I guess my bishop is good here, but what I want to do is I want to use it to attack. So I want to go here and here to hit the king, and the pawn supports. So let's go here to bring the juicer in. Thank you, actual zinc, for the prime, and Monsieur CSK for the gifted sub. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Okay, I can just check, I guess. The bishop is an attacking piece. Let's go here. Let's do the double stack. Okay, let's see. I don't think I can sack the queen, so let's just take. Let's just take the pawn. Let's see. I have moves here. Let's go. Oh wait, no. Queen g3 blunders rook g5. Wow. I guess I had this, but let's go check to undermine the king. It's classic right triangle. Okay, we're one away. One more, you guys. Let's go. One more for the classic 10. Okay, let's play this, something different. Let's play the Nimzovich defense here. No, it's not 10 because I got white in the first 2 games, you guys. So it's actually 11. Let's go here and here. I don't know if d4 is good, but I'm gonna play it. Let's go e5. Plays f3. Okay, I'm gonna play f5 right away. Let's go here. Want to stop the kingside expansion. Oh my god. Okay, let's go knight b4 and take. Thank you for the $5, man. Good one. Thank you for freeing my mind for the prime. Let's go here. Okay, this is getting really bad for Bartosz here. His queen is under pressure. This is really bad. I need Trondor for the 2 months. I need Trondor. Just take and take and take. He resigns. All right, so that gets us to the even 10 with the adoption in place. So pretty good. Can't complain. No, I mean we can play bold. We can do like a short Discord call. What does he want? Does he want Discord? Let me see. Do I see him in pending?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me? Oh, he can't hear me.
Excuse me. Hello.
One second.
Trochę się wstydzę.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, hello. I can.
Yeah, sorry about the wrong microphone setup. How's it going?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Thanks. I'm fine. And you?
I'm good. So what's your background chess? Have you played a lot of tournaments? Do you just play like online?
No, I mean I used to be, a chess player when I was younger, and now, actually, after being, 18 years old and higher, I don't play that much in real life. So I used to be 2000 when I was 16, probably.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. Yeah, I felt like you played you played very well in the opening, but in the middle you didn't attack.
Yes, I was waiting for you. Like, you're a grandmaster and I'm not, so I was waiting for your moves.
Right, like so in the game when I played this Bongcloud, let me see if I can find the game. 1 second.
Okay, when you were playing as white and you played Bongcloud, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think if you go to like move like move 11 basically after knight
Okay,
c4.
11 move.
Yeah.
You
So I
played
moved
knight
my
c4, yes. And my idea was, okay, if I won't play bishop a6, you will play a4 in next moves, and after a6 or a5, you will took my bishop, and I will have, you know, wrong pawns on b and a.
Yeah, so I think the thing though is because my king is in the center, I cannot castle it. What like you should what you should try to do is play like pawn to f5.
Okay, right now pawn to f5,
Yes.
right? I played this in
Yes.
next two moves, I guess.
Yes, I think here it's actually even better though because I think if I well I mean maybe I can do the same thing, but actually no, you know why it's better here? Because if I do the same thing in this position with knight b6, what happens is you take back, and if I play knight h4 like in the game, you go queen f7.
Okay.
And the pawn on a2 is under attack.
Okay. So what, if now we play a4, I have the center attack, so I guess f takes e4, you take...
Yes. If I take with the bishop, you can just go pawn to d5.
Okay. But if you take f pawn...
Yeah, if I take with the f pawn, or d pawn rather, you can play bishop to e6 here.
Okay, and now you have problems because your knight is still in the center. I mean, the king. Okay, I guess you would play in this position king f1, because I know these positions, like, it's usually that's what you play, you know? You play king f1,
Right.
king g1, right? So...
Right, so like, because I play the Bongcloud, I have no development. My king and my rook are very, very bad here.
Yes.
Like the king on f1 and the rook on h1. So like if I go king f1, you castle.
Okay.
I
I
probably
guess
play,
there
like,
would be
bishop
a
e3.
problem. So I shouldn't take a4, right? Because I see that bishop b3 and I can take f4, a4.
Yeah, I mean you can do this, but I think it's more important to like understand like the bigger theme, which is that my king is very bad.
Okay.
So like you don't have to go bishop b3, you can just castle, and after bishop like e3, you can push pawn to d5.
Okay, so castle, and after my castling, you would play bishop a3 and now d5. And that's the most critical position.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have problems with this king here. I can maybe move my king even to g1,
Okay.
but then you go pawn to d4.
Wow, it looks like, you know, I have even an attack.
Yeah, so like this is what I'm saying is that when you are in this opening, you need to try to play aggressively and attack, because the advantage that I have is if I can get my king out of this middle part of the board, like to g1 and h2, then I'm probably okay. So you really need to attack immediately, because the more time that I have, then it's easier for me to play and there isn't danger anymore.
Okay, but as far as I see, you even played a Bongcloud opening in the most in the highest level, like the professional, and how it's going, like, you know, people are scared about this or what? I saw that once you won because the enemy blundered, but still, how it's possible?
Yeah, I think because it was this what happened in that game was my opponent he tried too hard to win, and it was like anytime you play as Bongcloud, if you get a good position, or not a good position, but if you survive, the longer you survive and you can move your king, the easier it is to play. But as far as people being scared, I mean it's not a normal opening. I think it's just some people don't like it when you play original openings.
Okay.
Even if it's for fun.
I also know people who thinks that when you play a Bongcloud, it's like it's not the real chess, and they said that you are that arrogant or something. Like, why did I even talk about this? You are the super grandmaster, but it's only my opinion.
Yeah, well, I mean there are a couple ways of thinking. So one way is that like people they view it as like something where only openings as the absolute best should be played. It's like you have to be very serious, very professional. You should never have fun.
Okay.
So there are people who see it like this, and it's like they want to protect it, or they think somehow it harms the reputation of chess. But for me, I think it's it's just it's a game, and you want to have fun. So would I play the Bongcloud in games that really matter? No, I would not do it because it's probably a bad opening. But sometimes you have to have fun, and it is a game.
Okay.
It's just a game at the end of the day. So that's the main reason.
Okay, I get an idea. Well, that's cool. That's when you treat the game as a game for fun, not only for winning or try hard.
Right. Yeah, but also, I mean, I think that's the thing is, especially online, like, I mean, I can play very serious games, but people they enjoy entertainment, and it is entertainment as well. It's not just about playing some perfect game.
Exactly. I think everyone who plays chess in Poland knows that opening because it's like a meme, it goes viral. Everyone knows that. Like in Polish, you have something like Gambit Sandomierski, and it's like when you move your knight to f3 and go back, and to f3 and go back. It's like,
Okay,
it's useless.
Yes. I mean, I've seen there's actually an opening where you play like e4 on move one. They move their knight to f6. You go pawn to e5, and they go knight to g8. This is actually an opening that has been played. So
Okay,
yeah,
I saw
I
this.
know what you mean.
Magnus Carlsen once played this, right? On
It's
the
something very similar to this, yes.
World FIDE Championship. I saw this. Alec in defense, right?
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Okay.
No, but I think like if you want chess to be fun, where people watch it, it has to be entertainment and understandable. Because if you just play the absolute best openings or you play these very serious games, most people cannot follow this. It's too complicated.
I guess that's exactly what I'm trying to do since I become a streamer, because I'm only 1800 in real life, and now I just face-to-face Hikaru, which is it's
True.
like in 3 months I started from nothing, and now I'm talking to you about how we should show to people chess. And as far as I know, many my viewers started playing chess because they got an idea it's fun to play chess, They don't have to be professional players, right? But still,
Exactly.
they enjoy playing chess.
No, I think that's why everyone enjoys it, and also because even if you just started the game, you can always improve. Like there always is room for improvement. You always learn something new. So I think it's like for some people, there's always going to be professional chess, but for a lot of people, it's just a game to play and enjoy. And you can always have fun. You can try to improve, but it's just something that a lot of people like. So it's great. And I think what you've been doing also, like I know there was the Polish Pog champs, and just with your streaming chess, it's amazing to see what you've done as well.
Thank you very much. I guess everything is in this place because you started this culture of playing chess in internet, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying. I think it's just for a lot of people, it's a fun game, and I think once you make people realize it's fun and it's not something where you have to be like very smart. So I think in Poland probably it's the same way, but like in America, people think that if you play chess, you have to be very, very smart.
Oh yeah, that's the popular idea, right? Also, when I'm, for example, on the party and I play blindfold games, they're holy bro, how are you doing this? And it's so fun because it's not that hard, right?
Right, and so like people get scared. They think it's like they worry they're not very smart or they can't play the game. So I think you have to do something so that people understand that there's much more to it. It's not just like if you're it's not all about just geniuses. Everybody just plays the game.
Okay, I agree with you in this way.
Yeah, no, I mean but like I said, it's just great to see that like in Poland there's so many people who love chess, and I mean even on the professional level there are a couple of players, obviously Radek Wojtaszek, and of course Jan is it Krzysztof or Krzysztof?
Yes, Jan Krzysztof Duda, yes, the Polish player.
Yes. Yeah, so I mean it's just great to see like the general interest. There of course are a couple of very talented players who might compete for the world championship, and it's incredible.
Yep. Can I have a question to you also from my chat?
Sure.
Because my chat is really mad about the chess book, but I have to find out how it's pronouncing in the original way. You know probably the almost the most popular chess books, right? Don't you?
Most of them, yeah.
Okay, let me a second because I know in Polish how it's going, but it's Aggressive Chess by Jakob Akkad. In English, it's Attacking Manual 1. You know this book?
I've heard of the book, yes. I have not read the book though.
Okay, so you can't say what do you think about this book if you don't read this, right? If you didn't
Yeah,
read
I
this
mean,
book.
I think what I would say like is I've seen some of the methods that he suggests in books for like improving at chess. So I am aware of some of the methods, even though I haven't read the book specifically. But I do think it's like there are a couple of ways that you can approach chess. Either you can like follow a strict method for improving like calculation of these things, or you
Okay.
can sort of have a more sort of casual approach where you try to like play games, do puzzles, and have pattern recognition. I think there are multiple ways to do it though. So I haven't read the book, but I will say in general I know that he's a pretty good author and he is respected quite highly.
That's every time when I am talking to Grandmaster, they said that I don't read many books in my life. I, for an example, read the 2 or 3 books, and you know I have the whole bibliotheques with the books, and it's the real hero. On my chat, someone typed the real hero doesn't need the book, so.
I think, you know, I don't think it's so much books, but I think it's how you grow up. So when I think about like when I was studying when I was very young, I started out with books, but when I was about 8 or 9, there was a lot of chess on the internet. So I basically grew up with it. So because of that, I got used to it. And it's like, for example, if you ask me about like reading a book, I read books today. But when I read them on like an iPad or like an Amazon Kindle or these sorts of devices. I don't actually like generally buy the book. So I think it just depends where you like how you grow up.
Okay. So now, for me, it was very interesting when I could wait for this book, and you know, the postman came and he gave me this, and I was unpacking this and trying, you know, to read the whole book in one day because you know, so many new openings, new games.
Right.
But after few days, I found out it's not that interesting book. Maybe only a few games are interesting for me. But still, that was how I was progressing, right? It was almost the only way in my connection with chess when I was younger, except the internet, right? So that's the way why I'm, for an example, 2,300 in internet or sometimes higher, and in real life I'm only 1,800.
Yes, but I also think there's another thing, which is there are quite a few people who play much better in blitz chess and on the internet than over the board, because certain styles, like for example tactical, if you're a very tactical player, you're going to do better in quicker time controls with less time than like if you're a positional player where you're going to be much better when you have much more time.
Also those tricks when you are low on time, you can pre-move and all. To sum up, only in internet it's, you know, necessary to know the rules. In real life, many people who don't play in internet may beat you because over the board it's easier for them, I guess. Right. For me personally, I'd like more to play in internet, right? I don't feel also the stress because I'm in my comfort zone. And I'm not that, you know, I didn't have that much experience in playing in real life.
Yeah, I think it's also easier because it's a lot less intimidating. You feel much more comfortable, I think, on the internet. I mean, most people do, I think. Then, you know, you have to like go travel and like, I mean, there's a lot more to it. So it makes sense.
Okay.
I think, you know, I think overall though you do play quite well, and I think if you played over the board, your rating would probably be higher. But again, obviously, there's so many people who love the who love chess on the internet, you know, like all across the world. So it's just once again really great to see.
I try, do my best, and I try even to reach higher. But after the COVID, because right now it's not too easy also to go through Europe and play tournament, right?
Right. Yeah, this is very true. I mean, I think that's the one thing. It's very hard to just go to a club and play games, but But still, I mean, I think there's so much interest in chess now on the internet, especially that like the people will play again, but I think there will always be an audience online forever.
Okay, Hikaru, I guess thank you very much for this conversation and for that you gave me a chance to face you. It was fun for me and also a big experience to try against you. I remember that the first game when we were playing against each other, I played Janis Gambit, and it was the only one game of which I have a chance.
You're doing very well in that game, yeah.
Yeah, but it was so complicated and I didn't find out the whole lane, and I messed up.
Yeah,
this.
you played very well in that game. Yeah, that was the first game. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time, and I say on Facebook that maybe after some time I will face you again and try to beat you, but it's not my day today. Okay.
Yeah, but also I will say that after that game, since I really understood that you play tactical, you'll notice there were some games where I played like positional. Like I tried to get into end games and keep it simpler.
Yeah, I saw you in England end game you were so much better.
Yeah, I think also that's one thing is that if you think about grandmasters, the one spot where they can make mistakes is in tactics. So like a grandmaster, if they're playing someone who's like 2200 even, where the 2200 can beat them is in tactics. So that's why like I also tried to steer the game away from that.
And that's why I played so aggressive, opening. Even my nickname is aggressive openings, but in Polish, ostre debiuty.
Oh, nice. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is also the meme, because I'm that aggressive player. I even have a nickname, aggressive openings, right?
Makes sense. Yeah. No, I mean it's that was a lot of fun though. I did have like, if there's a chance though, would you be interested in playing like in PogChamps or anything like that down the road?
Oh, if I can. Now I got a message that I will be participant of the All-Star tournament in.
Oh right, the Bullet All Stars. Yeah.
Yes, and you will play in the main event, and I'm on the second event with Grandmaster Maurice and both Bottes sisters, right? Do you hear about this?
I know that I knew Botes was playing in Maurice, yeah. So I think you have good chances. What I would say as if you're to have a chance to win, you need to be a little bit quicker. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Because I know that Maurice is he's very slow, and you were getting, like when you played Andrea, you were getting very good positions, but it felt like in some cases when you were ahead, you were thinking too long. Like there were like 2 moments when you thought for like 5 to 6 seconds, and if you can get that down to like 2 to 3 and just be a little bit quicker, I think you'll almost certainly win without any tricks.
In this time when you came to watch our game, I was getting nervous. It was the first time in today's match when I felt like, okay, someone is watching us, and it's Hikaru. In fact, I was panic. Usually, if I'm getting my stress under control,
Yeah. No, I mean, I think I saw the games, and yeah, I mean, you made some blunders, but overall, I mean, you did win that match, so I think you have very good chances.
Thank you very much, then. I guess I will try my best.
Yeah, no, just have fun and try to enjoy it.
Thanks. That's what I'm exactly doing, and also my chat is, I guess, they enjoy also the whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's great to see, like, no matter what the language is, so many people love the game of chess.
Exactly.
It's really inspiring, and I mean, I think I saw someone saying that maybe a year ago you had like 100 viewers or something, and now you have like 10,000. So
yeah, that's amazing, right? I can't believe that sometimes, but in fact, it's like the big community. They also enjoy the streams, and we both have fun. So.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, and so congrats, and yeah, we should definitely do more collaborations in the future.
Okay, if you think so, I agree, because it's it's the best what I can get.
Yeah, no, I mean but it was a lot of fun, and yeah, I mean just all the best, and we'll do this again soon.
Excuse me?
I said we'll do another collaboration soon. We'll play more Blitz games.
Okay. Okay,
all right. Well,
thank you very much, and thank you. Wish you a good day today and good stream.
No problem, and same to you. Yeah, good luck, and keep on doing what you're doing. It's really amazing to see.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right. See you. Bye.
See you.